Sometimes, the simplest acts of kindness carry the greatest rewards, even if they come from the most unexpected places. Join me as we explore the remarkable story of a young girl called Lucy, who hailed from Sosa, a small village in eastern India. She was a bright, kind-hearted 21-year-old girl working at a busy corporate office. She wasn't rich. She didn't come from a wealthy family. But she had a heart bigger than her wallet. And every morning, she would pass by a small shed at the company's gate, where an old man sat quietly, wearing a worn-out jacket and a tired smile. His name was John. A 70-year-old watchman. To everyone else, he was just a gatekeeper. A nobody. But behind those tired eyes was a man with a broken past and a billion-dollar secret. 15 years ago, John lost everything, his wife, his 2 daughters, in a tragic car accident. The grief was unbearable. He had wealth. He had property. But his heart was empty. So he left the city, disappeared into a quiet village, and returned under a different life. Not as a billionaire, but as a humble watchman. All he wanted was peace. And maybe, someone to care again. Lucy, without knowing his past or his riches, treated John like family. She brought him warm food on cold mornings, an extra pair of socks when winter crept in, and sometimes, just a smile and a chat that made his day feel less lonely. She never expected anything in return. Never asked who he was or what he had. Her kindness was pure innocence. One Friday morning, as Lucy handed him a warm container of soup, John gently stopped her. "Lucy, could you sit with me for just 5 minutes? I have something to tell you," said John, shyly. Lucy, in a hurry to get to work, assumed he needed money. She quickly reached for her purse. But John shook his head and smiled. No, I don't need your money, child. I just need a little of your time," he said. Convinced, Lucy agreed to give the old man an audience. He told her he needed help picking up a package from a nearby town. He pretended not to know his way around, and he trusted only her. Lucy agreed, because that's what she was best known for, helping others. That Saturday, they drove into town, but instead of a parcel office, John directed her to a grand bank. Confused, Lucy followed him inside the bank. What happened next left her frozen. John sat with the bank manager, pulled out official documents, and with a shaky hand, transferred $30 billion, 3/4 of his life savings, into Lucy's name. Along with property deeds, business holdings, and a sealed letter naming her the legal heir of his empire. Lucy's eyes welled up with tears. She could not speak. "Why, John?" she whispered. And John, now smiling through misty eyes, replied, "Because you gave me something that money couldn't buy. You gave me love, when I felt invisible. And you reminded me that kindness still exists. I don't need another daughter. I already found one. I love you, my daughter." Lucy, who had entered the bank as a poor girl from an unknown village, left a billionaire, a newsmaker, if you like. From that day, Lucy's life changed forever. But she never changed who she was. She used her new wealth to help others, just like she once helped a poor old man at a gate. In a world that often values status over spirit, Lucy taught us that kindness never goes unnoticed. You may not see the rewards immediately. But when you give with your heart, life finds a way to give back. If this story touched your heart, don't just scroll past. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more stories that inspire. And remember, be kind. Be real. You never know who's watching, or who needs you.